Our next fellow is Dave Roberts from the School of Business. Dave is a 1974 Washburn graduate with a bachelor's degree in business administration. As a student, Dave was a member of Phi Delta Theta fraternity, and he was inducted into Phi Kappa Phi. He remembered this of his fraternity brothers. We had a lot of guys who became doctors, lawyers, and business professionals who took being a student fairly seriously. Several of them set a good example when I arrived as a 17-year-old freshman, and I learned how to study and prepare for class. I decided to be a business major right away. After graduating and attending Washburn School of Law for 1 year, Dave helped his father run the family business, Don Roberts and Associates, until 1992, when he formed Power Sales and Advertising, a company that offers more than 185 different product lines to the premium and incentives industry. Dave Stauffer, a friend and former classmate, said this about Dave growing his company. Dave put in many long and strenuous hours in developing his current business model. If not for the passion for his goals, his training, and his zest for learning, it is not likely that he would have accomplished what he has. Dave's family has remarked on how lucky they are to have him as a dedicated family man and mentor. His son-in-law, Zach, said, "He's built an incredible business, created a culture of success, provided for his family and employees alike, and maintained an unmatched dedication to his craft." Dave's son Patrick said, "I don't tell you enough, but I am so lucky to have you both as a father and mentor. I cherish every day getting to work beside you and look forward to what the future holds, both for our family and the business." Dave's father, Don, said this, "I recognized Dave's talent for business early on and called him following his first year of law school to join my company. His response was, 'I thought you'd never ask.' Dave has turned a small startup company into the #1 premium company in America. He has a heart of gold and is not only my son, but one of my best friends. We are pleased to honor Dave Roberts as a Washburn Alumni Fellow."
I think I have more pressure than anyone here, and I have to give a speech before my 3 grandchildren. You might have heard. I'd like to thank, first of all, I'd like to thank the Dean Scholars from the School of Business, Jeannie Shai from the Foundation for reconnecting me with the university. I hadn't been back very little in the 40-some, it is 40-some years, isn't it? Since I graduated from school. Been back 3 times recently. Graduated the farthest. The university looks spectacular, I think. I was here right at the tornado, and it was still being rebuilt a little bit. I think we're all very proud of the schools. Congratulations to you. There we go. The Washburn experience has been a very important part of my life, and the point where we are now. The day before our first class at Washburn, I was walking across campus. I lived at Phi Delta House. I was walking toward the Union, and I was with another pledge brother I just met who was from Topeka. And walking towards us, I saw these 2 really pretty girls. I mean, really pretty girls. I'm really working hard at this one. And and I looked, and he stopped and introduced me to these 2 girls. And I'm not sure I really said much. I was 17 years old and nervous. And to show you the value of Washburn education, it took me 2.5 years of study, hard work, etc., to get the knowledge and the gumption to actually ask one of them out. And she's really mad at me right now. So my wife Jane had been married for 41 years, and so I met her at Washburn. So. I'll be in trouble later. The business education I received at Washburn was invaluable toward the business we have now. I was able to attend classes today with the 2 classes. It's amazing what technology is now and what it was in 1974. But I had some really good professors. Professor Wright in economics, Professor Bainey in accounting, Dietrich in basic business, and Cornish in business law. I remember what they said. I remember what I learned. I think people tend to overcomplicate business. I don't think it's that complicated. I think it's straightforward and fundamental. They're really good fundamentals of Washburn. So that's really helped us. The other thing about the Washburn experience, I landed, that's language too. The other part of the Washburn experience was just the whole experience of being here. I came as a 17-year-old, fairly immature, relatively shy kid who was eager, but had a long way to go. Everyone in my family went to Kansas, but I thought I'd just get lost there. So I came to Washburn, like maybe a lot of the rest of you did. So I had 4 years here. Like you said in the introduction, I learned how to be a student right away. I got active in the fraternity, and I got active within the school. I was able to do some student government. My last year and a half, they turned the intramural program over to the students when I was here. I think I was the first one who was the intramural director. So I had an office and a secretary, schedules, boss stuff, schedule games, settle disputes, all kinds of stuff. But the bottom line of it all is I came to Washburn as a 17-year-old kid. When I left, I think I was ready. So I was ready to go out and face the world. I was ready to go do something. Ready to raise a family, ready to be a responsible adult, and I attribute that to the education I received at Washburn. So I have Washburn to thank for the wonderful life I've had. So thank you.